everyone, this is Robyn and welcome to mypinkstamper.com. Are you looking for a super easy, quick Christmas card that you can whip out? Or maybe you wanted something different, more natural? This is a great one for you today. I'm using the Nature Sings stamp set and I'm going to make a quick and easy, simple. The only thing that maybe will take a little more time on this card is I'm using the Big Shot for just one circle. You could also use a circle punch if you have that as well. So we'll go ahead and jump right in and get started. You can find all of the items as well as the item codes directly on my screen, as well as at the end of the video and in the description on this YouTube video. You can purchase anything you see today directly from my shopping page, mypinkstamper.stampinup.net. Okay, let's jump right in and get started. We're going to be using just a scrap piece of our very vanilla cardstock. And I'm going to be using early espresso ink with this cardstock. And the stamps that I'm using today, I'm using the Wishes for a Beautiful Christmas. I'm using this gorgeous elk. And I'm also using this pine bow or this pine behind there. So I'll go ahead and get my stamps ready, or my blocks ready, and then I'll show you how to line these up. So this is one of our clear mount stamp sets. This is our exclusive high quality red rubber stamp, and you can purchase these with the wood mount or the clear mount. This is called the clear mount, which means that it has the cling mount on the back, and you can easily store them. They store a lot smaller, they're not as heavy, and you can just put them on our acrylic blocks. You don't have to have as many of our clear blocks, and so it gives you more room in your craft area for more stamps. So these are my favorite, the clear mount, along with our photopolymer. Okay, so I'm going to put that away just for a second. I'll go ahead and line this up. Super easy. I just use my hand to line most of them. That one doesn't have to be lined up. Okay, so let's go ahead, and I'm grabbing my Big Shot, and I'm going to put this on here. And I'm using our Layering Circles framelits. These come in a wide selection of our circles, along with our scallop circles. They nest within each other. You can use them for multiple projects, window cards, shaker cards, all sorts of fun projects. Okay, so I will set this aside. And I have my circle. Okay, now we'll go ahead and let's start with our stamping. I'm going to use this piece of crumb cake cardstock. And this is cut at 3 inches by 2 3/4 inches. And I'm going to be using the elk along with Early Espresso again. So we'll go ahead and ink up the Early Espresso ink pad. And I'm just going to have it be in the middle-ish. Perfect. And I'm going to set that aside. And now I'm finished with the Early Espresso, so I can put it away. Now I'm going to go ahead and grab one of our Stampin' Grid paper pads. Flip it over for you. This is going to mess with the color on my video just for a second while I'm showing you this. This is a piece of our old olive cardstock. It's cut at this one's cut at 3 3/4 by 5 inches. And we're going to use that with our old olive ink pad. Now, the very first thing that got me hooked on stamping when I very first learned to stamp was how I could make my own background paper. I loved, as a huge scrapbooker, that I could simply design any background paper with the colors that I was using. I could make them coordinate with my project. So that's one of the big pulls for me with stamping in the beginning. That was one of the big pulls, was that I could design and create my own background paper. Now I did stamp off on the sides, and that gives you a seamless look. You don't want it to look like it's all boxed in unless that's the look you're going for. There's really no wrong way. Okay, turn this over. And now I can put this super simple card together. I like to, when I'm designing my Christmas cards, I have a selection of really nice ones that I've embossed and I've, you know, done some fun techniques on, but most of my projects for Christmas are the simple cards, and I love them. I love to create them and whip them out. This is a piece of our crumb cake cardstock. It's 5.5 by 8.5 inches. So it's just an 8.5 by 11 sheet of cardstock cut in half. And I'm going to go ahead and fold this over using our bone folder. Okay, now I'll go ahead and start with the bottom layer. Since I'm not adding ribbon or anything that has to be wrapped around, I'm okay with starting with the bottom up. Okay, now I'm going to take a little strip of our early espresso cardstock. This is cut at 3/4 of an inch by 5 inches. This is just to add some color and maybe pull out a little bit of color from the main image. Okay, now I'm going to take my main element piece right here, and I want to add a little dimensional or a big dimensional. We have little ones too. Just to the middle side. And I'm just going to have this one kind of hanging off here like that. And then I'm going to turn this over and I'm going to add some Stampin' dimensionals on here. Super easy card. Anyone can make it. And this is a nice masculine card. So maybe you have some friends that maybe don't like the bling and the frou-frou as much. This is a really good card for them. So I will have this off to the left like this. And now I have a couple Christmas cards done, and it's only August, you guys. All right, so I hope you liked what you saw today. If you'd like to find more videos, tutorials, and giveaways, you can visit me at mypinkstamper.com. If you like what you saw today, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe. I'd love to share more of my videos with you. I absolutely love what I do, and I love to share it with others. I hope you have a wonderful day. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.